to Jyotindra Zaveri.
Hello, Kirti.
Hello, sir. A very, very good morning to you. This is the
Yes.
34th episode of Health with the Scientific Meditation channel, and we would be discussing whether meditation is really scientific, and our focus is going to be Preksha Dhyan. Jyotindra Zaveri is an astute IT professional with a very, very long and wide experience of 45 years in the IT domain. He has worked across different countries with different clients and different corporate companies. And today he is known as the digital marketing expert, digital media expert, and social media expert. And has training several companies and several individuals as to how they can brand themselves, how they can advertise themselves through social media and digital media in general. He has been practicing scientific meditation as well as teaching and preaching scientific meditation from the last 15 years and helping people around the world to identify their internal potential, to tap their internal energies and align them towards their goals and dreams in life. Jyoti sir, today we are going to discuss about meditation. That is what we do on every topic, every episode of Health with the Scientific Meditation channel. Now, whenever we talk about meditation or whenever people come across this word meditation, it happens that we tend to relate meditation to spirituality. Many a times we try to connect it to religion. So, my first question to you in today's episode is that we have always been talking about scientific meditation. So, is meditation really scientific?
Oh, yes. I'm glad you brought this topic. Meditation is scientific,
Okay.
but unfortunately, it was never presented from the scientific point of view.
Yes.
There are people who trust, we call it Shraddha.
Yes.
And the elderly people, some saint or monks come and say, close your eyes and you will have peace. And that person will close the eyes and do meditation, will have peace. But in today's generation, you
Yes.
see, when someone talks about religion, when someone says about God, people will do Google search and they would like to find some kind of scientific proof of what this meditation is. So, my father, along with our guru, my brother, and so many other learned people, they all worked on this. There are many people who know Sanskrit language, Prakrit language. They translated this in Hindi. And my father and my brother, they translated this in English. So, with help of science, because both of them knew science, my father was an engineer, my brother is a scientist. They wrote so many books and presented meditation in a scientific way. So, yes, Kirti, meditation is very, very scientific. It is possible for us to understand today because science has come forward with all
Yes.
laboratory proof. It's a very comprehensive system, but one should understand the steps. One
Okay.
should learn the steps, and the relaxation step is very important in this.
Okay. Okay. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, that our focus is going to be on Preksha Dhyan. So, my next question to you is what is Preksha Dhyan? What is Preksha meditation? And this word, Preksha, what does it actually mean?
Yeah, it's a very nice question you have asked. In fact, we all must understand that we have to watch. We have to watch. You see, like auditorium. In
Yes.
auditorium, we have audience. What does the audience do? Audience will watch. Audience is not taking part in the play. See, the play is going on the stage, and the audience is only watching.
Yes.
And there is a word in Hindi that is prekshak. Prekshak means the people who are watching. That is
Yes.
how the word Preksha Dhyan, or the word means to watch carefully, to watch carefully. So we need to understand what to watch, whom to
Yes.
watch, who is going to watch. We are going to
Yes.
watch ourselves inside us. A lot of things are going on outside in the outer world, but there is a subtle world inside us. That's how the word preksha has come. Preksha means you observe, you watch carefully by closing our eyes inside us. Yes,
Okay.
Kirti.
Okay. So Preksha is about watching oneself with acute attention and without being distracted, right? This is something that it means. Now,
Absolutely.
before you answered this question, you said that relaxation is very important. So, like when you said relaxation is very important, what does this mean? And like, when are we supposed to relax? So, is it a part of meditation?
Absolutely. I would
Okay.
say it is a prerequisite of
Okay.
meditation.
Okay.
On the gross body level, relaxation will help drain out the tension. Now, there are three kinds of tension we are talking about. In Preksha meditation system, we deal with physical tension, the muscular tension, more important, mental tension. There are
Yes.
people who cannot sleep in the night, insomnia, and they go to doctor, they take medicine, a sleeping pill, but that is a chemical which has some other side effect. So mental tension can also be released, and more important, the emotional tension.
Okay.
This is important. We always have some kind of emotions which are deep inside the subconscious mind,
Yes.
and we need to remove it by talking to subconscious mind. Now the most important aspect of relaxation is, and now here comes the science. You see, today's
Okay.
topic is scientific meditation.
Yes.
Science has proven that when the person is meditating, the brain wave is at alpha frequency, say
Okay.
14 cycles per second. When you know, now we can put an electrode and measure it. It's possible to know
Okay.
7 to 14 cycles per second is the time when subconscious mind surfaces. You can talk to your subconscious mind, speak about your goal. What is it that you want? And
Okay.
that is what the scientific meditation is all about. And that's the real benefit of the step relaxation. Relaxation is a very important step, but unfortunately, we are not, trained for this.
Okay.
So we even don't know how to concentrate. That's the bigger problem. Yeah,
Yes.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, relaxation is the first step or the prerequisite, as you said, to scientific meditation because unless and until we cool down, we calm down, we will not be able to focus internally. You said that Preksha Dhyan is all about focusing on oneself, concentrating on oneself, watching yourself very closely and very attentively. Now, the question is like, it's very nice to hear that, yes, I need to relax, I need to sit down, I need to calm down, and then I need to close my eyes and I need to watch myself. But the moment we sit down, the moment we close our eyes, what happens is that our mind starts wandering here and there, and probably more thoughts start coming to the mind. And then the focus is impossible. You said you need to focus on yourself, you need to watch yourself. But then, how is this possible? Like, when my mind is wandering here and there, and I'm thinking of hundreds of things, because a human being is always thinking, and probably in today's world always running behind things. So there is no time to relax, there is no time to watch yourself, there's no time for yourself, in fact. So how do we concentrate, how do we focus?
Right. See, this is important. How do we increase concentration power?
Yes.
In the normal day-to-day language, we tell people, concentrate, I'm talking to you. Or when a person is reading a book, the mind wanders. If you're reading for, let's say, 60 minutes, the mind wanders 30 minutes. That means the efficiency is 50%. We all know we want to be productive, but
Yes.
how we can increase this efficiency if we don't know how to concentrate? So mind is wandering in time and space.
Okay.
Mind is wandering in time and space. That mind wanders in the past. 2 days back, he has told me something. He should not have said that. It was not my mistake. Something of the past comes. What we are doing? We are doing reading. The present, moment. But mind goes in past, 2 months, 2 years back, or it goes in future.
Hmm.
Tomorrow I'm going to do this. Next month I'm going to do this, and so on and so forth. But the present is important.
Hmm.
Might also wander in space.
Okay.
We are talking here, let's say I am here in India, you are here in Pune, and maybe, my mind may go in USA
Okay.
or some other place.
Okay.
So mind wanders in time and space.
Okay.
Now, we need to train our mind like a wild horse. You see, there are some expert who give training how to tame the wild horse. So
Yes.
there is a string you have to pull. What is that called? Some string which is pulled in
Reins,
the
reins, reins, reins of the horse.
reins, reins of
Yes.
the horse.
Yes. Yes.
Now, you see, many people, when the horse goes galloping, goes very
Hmm.
fast,
Hmm.
they pull the rein. They
Yes.
try to stop horse by pulling the rein. And the trainer will say, no, no, release it. The moment you release the rein, the horse will stop.
Okay.
Our mind is like a wild horse. When you are doing meditation, when you close your eyes, and as you were saying, thoughts will come, past and future. Don't try to stop it. If you
Okay.
try to stop, it will race faster. But
Okay.
you watch your thoughts coming, it will go.
Okay. Okay.
And for this, we need to give training to our mind using breathing. Breathing
Okay.
is such a phenomena which is present.
Yes.
Cannot say, yesterday I forgot to take breaths, so I will take some few breaths today. That is not
Hmm.
possible. Or I
Yes.
cannot say, let me take a few breaths for tomorrow. It is
Hmm.
always a present. All you need to do is the step called perception of breathing.
Okay.
Perception is experiencing.
Hmm.
Experiencing. Our
Okay.
mind has two kinds of power: power of thinking and power of perception.
Okay.
When we are concentrating on the breathe.
Hmm.
When you experience the inhalation and exhalation, the air is coming in, the air is going out. You are experiencing. There is no thinking, there is no imagination. It is actually experience. Mind will know what is present, what is here and now. And that is how, by doing this perception of breathing step, we can improve the concentration power. Believe
Okay.
me, viewers, try it out, it works. Unfortunately, you see, our mind always, if there is a very complicated solution, people will like it. If there is a
Yes.
very costly solution, people will like it. But a very simple, very free, people will not give value. Breathing, you must understand, is very important, and learn perception of breathing. In this step, you just close your eyes, concentrate on your nostril, and be aware of the breathe. Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Kirti, this is something very important. And after that, we can do other steps like perception of psychic centers and
Okay.
color meditation. Color meditation is
Okay.
also very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is something very interesting. I really like the analogy that you used, that our mind is like a wild horse, and like what we try to do is, the horse is running. So it's like our thoughts are running, and I could visualize it in front of my eyes, and we are trying to pull the reins of the horse and trying to control it. But this is something very wonderful, that if you try to suppress your thoughts, if you try to stop them from coming to your mind, probably you won't succeed in what we call as relaxing or really experiencing that calmness. So the best thing is, sit down, let those thoughts flow. Gradually they will drain out of your mind. This is something very nice. And you talked about living in the present, which is very important. Our mind keeps on wandering, as you said, in time and space. Maybe you carry the baggage of the past, and maybe you are overthinking about your future, you're too worried about your future. So what is important is living in the present, living in the moment. And this is something very nice, actually. In fact, this is something intuitively, or this has to be an innate understanding that your breath is something which is very important, which is in the present, which keeps you in the present. And probably we have forgotten to understand how we breathe. And this is something very beautiful, which I really liked, that watch how you breathe, watch how you inhale the air, how you exhale the air, and that will gradually help you to come to the present, live in the moment. You talked about color meditation. There are different steps, as you said, like you begin with relaxation, then you start watching your breath, and then you said there are different steps that are involved in scientific meditation, and color meditation is something very important. Lesha Dhyan, that is what you always say when you talk about color meditation. So I would like to understand, in fact, all our viewers would like to understand, what is color meditation? What is it all about?
Yes. See, Kirti, we know the science of sound resonance.
Yes.
Resonance. If some object is vibrating, another object may also vibrate with the same frequency. That
Yes.
is resonance. Now, color, your question is about color meditation.
Yes.
So, color is also a frequency, it's a wavelength.
Okay. Yes.
There are some colors which our eyes can see,
Hmm.
like Vibgyor, violet, red, that spectrum we can see. But
Yes.
ultraviolet, we cannot see.
Hmm.
Infrared, we cannot see. So we need to understand that there are frequencies, there are colors with
Yes.
our human eyes cannot see.
Okay.
Whereas now You see, again, the today's topic is scientific meditation, about science. Now, science has come forward and corroborated this point. This was written hundreds of years back, you
Hmm.
see. But today, science says yes, there are colors surrounding our body which we cannot see, but we can take a picture, we can take a photograph. This is
Okay.
called Krillian camera.
Okay.
This Russian scientist, Dr. Krillian, he invented such a camera by
Okay.
which we can take a picture of a person and find the color surrounding that person. That is
Okay.
called aura. Aura.
Okay.
The aura is the frequencies, the color. Now, what we need is to do the meditation of bright colors.
Okay.
And that is, you use the word lesya. That is the
Mhm.
technical word written in the scriptures.
Okay.
Lesya. Lesya Dhyan is very important part of the Preksha meditation.
Hmm.
Lesya Dhyan is all about visualizing bright colors. Now, you see, because the time is pressing, I cannot go too much in detail, but
Okay.
let me tell you, this is a very proven system, and thousands of people have benefited by following the Preksha meditation system, Kirti.
Yes. Okay. Now you're always talking about meditation. You also conduct online workshops and training programs for scientific meditation. My question to you is that, whenever I always introduce you, I always say that Jyoti sir has got a very long and wide experience of 45 years in the IT domain. So, being in information technology for such a long period, probably you started when people really did not know what is IT in India. Long time, like long back. You started in this,
1975.
yeah, 1975. So, and I this, what to say, people were really not really aware of this jargon called as information technology at that point of time. And after working for so long in this field, in this domain, how did you turn to scientific meditation? How did you yourself learn scientific meditation? Because you are talking so beautifully about the different steps and the entire comprehensive system. I really wonder, when did you start and how did you start?
Well, 40 years back, my father
Okay.
learned from my guru. And let me just show you. He is our Acharya Sri Mahapragya. He is my
Okay.
father, Jyoitndra Zaveri. And we learn this
Hmm.
from them. I was fortunate to born in such a family. And here we have the present Guru, Acharya Sri Mahashraman, and my brother, who is also a Jain saint.
Okay.
My brother is a Jain Muni, and he is also a scientist and a philosopher. So I had, this opportunity to learn from them since last 40 years, and for now more than 10 years, training, and I am also teaching this. And now, because of this pandemic situation, I am taking online training.
Okay.
Yes, that's how I learn, and that's how I am also specialist on meditation. Besides my profession, that is IT. Yes,
Okay.
Kate.
We are
Okay. I
really.
guess the time is
Yes, yes,
pressing. We
yeah,
need
yeah.
to
Before we
wrap up.
close, yes, yes. I think we have one more minute. Before we close, we are really blessed to have somebody who can really help us to learn what is scientific meditation. A quick question to you before we close. You talked about conducting classes or workshops, training programs for scientific meditation. My question is, are these training programs conducted on one-to-one basis or in groups?
Both. Actually, you see, in group meditation, we can conduct, I have done many such workshops, but one-to-one consultation will help because each person has different challenges,
Yes.
different kinds of goal. So one-to-one consultation helps, and I do that on Zoom so that we can discuss freely, and I can specify what exactly kind of meditation will help that person. But there are so many steps, so many methods, and one should know the combination of the psychic centers, in which center and which color and what goal. So
Okay.
we need to understand. But in group meditation, we have generalized goal, general method. So I do both one-to-one consultation also. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Jyoti sir, for joining on this 34th episode of Health Mitra Scientific Meditation channel. Thank you so
Bye.
much, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you so much, friends, for joining us on this 34th episode of Health Mitra Scientific Meditation channel. I once again wish you congratulations and many warm wishes on the 75th year of our independence. And friends, let us also learn how to free our mind, free our body from all the worries, all the stress, all the tension that we always carry with us. So, a beautiful message that Jyoti sir has given us through this episode. Let us learn how to live in this moment, live in the present by practicing scientific meditation so that you are able to channelize your energies towards more productive things and tap your internal potential to realize your goals and dreams in life. Thank you so much. I wish you all a wonderful day and a wonderful